Some minds never rest, questioning every choice, every action, every thought. Even when decisions are sound, doubt creeps in, replaying possibilities and what-ifs endlessly. This isn't simply insecurity. It's a psychological pattern rooted in the brain's need to anticipate risks and avoid mistakes. Understanding why doubt persists can help you recognize its triggers and find ways to act confidently, even when uncertainty feels unavoidable. Today, we will talk about the psychology of constant doubt. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Understanding constant doubt. Constant doubt is a psychological state where individuals repeatedly question their decisions, abilities, and perceptions. Unlike occasional uncertainty, it becomes persistent, affecting confidence, decision-making, and emotional well-being. The brain naturally evaluates choices to avoid mistakes, but when this evaluation becomes exaggerated, it leads to overthinking and indecision. People with constant doubt may replay scenarios in their minds, anticipate negative outcomes, and seek excessive reassurance from others. While some level of doubt can promote caution and learning, chronic doubt erodes self-trust and fosters anxiety. It often stems from past experiences, fear of failure, and ingrained beliefs about inadequacy. Constant doubt can influence personal, professional, and social domains, limiting opportunities and creating a sense of perpetual hesitation. Understanding the mechanisms behind this behavior is essential for breaking the cycle, restoring confidence, and making intentional choices without excessive second-guessing. Recognizing that the brain is wired to anticipate threats, including potential mistakes, helps explain why doubt feels automatic and difficult to control. By addressing cognitive patterns, emotional triggers, and self-perception, individuals can learn to navigate life with clarity and trust in their judgment. 2. The role of fear. Fear is a central driver of constant doubt. Fear of failure, rejection, or judgment activates the brain's threat response, making the mind hyper-aware of potential negative outcomes. This heightened alertness manifests as overanalysis, second-guessing, and hesitation in taking action. Even minor decisions can trigger disproportionate worry as the brain simulates all possible consequences. Fear convinces individuals that doubt is protective, preventing harm or embarrassment. But ironically, it often limits progress and personal growth. Constantly questioning choices creates a cycle where fear reinforces doubt, and doubt reinforces fear. Recognizing fear as a source, rather than a symptom, is crucial to breaking this pattern. By gradually confronting fear and tolerating uncertainty, the brain learns to reduce hypervigilance and trust personal judgment. Cognitive behavioral strategies, exposure to challenging decisions, and reframing mistakes as learning experiences can help diminish fear-driven doubt. Understanding that fear is a natural protective mechanism, but not always accurate, empowers individuals to act despite lingering uncertainty. 3. The influence of past experiences. Past experiences strongly shape patterns of doubt. Negative events, criticism, or failure can imprint the subconscious, creating a heightened sensitivity to risk and judgment. If mistakes were punished or overlooked in childhood, the brain may anticipate negative outcomes in similar situations later in life. These memories reinforce internal narratives such as, "I'm not capable," or "I always fail," fueling constant doubt. Even when objectively competent, individuals may defer decisions, avoid challenges, or seek excessive reassurance to protect against imagined failure. Understanding the influence of past experiences allows individuals to differentiate between learned responses and current reality. Techniques such as journaling, reflection, and cognitive reframing can help reprocess these experiences, gradually reducing their influence on present decision-making and restoring self-confidence. 4. Perfectionism and its role. Perfectionism is closely linked to constant doubt. Individuals with high standards for themselves or others often hesitate to make decisions until they feel conditions are ideal. This desire for flawless outcomes increases rumination, overanalysis, and fear of making mistakes. The brain interprets any uncertainty as a potential threat to perfection, triggering doubt and indecision. Perfectionism-driven doubt can impede progress in personal, professional, and social areas, as people wait indefinitely for the perfect choice or timing. Recognizing that perfection is an unattainable standard and that mistakes are part of growth allows individuals to release excessive doubt, make informed decisions, and develop resilience against imperfection. 5. Cognitive biases that reinforce doubt. Several cognitive biases contribute to constant doubt, including catastrophizing, confirmation bias, and negativity bias. Catastrophizing exaggerates the potential consequences of decisions, making minor risks feel overwhelming. Confirmation bias leads individuals to focus on evidence that supports their insecurities while ignoring evidence of competence. Negativity bias causes the brain to prioritize negative feedback over positive reinforcement, reinforcing self-doubt. These biases operate subconsciously, making doubt feel automatic and rational, even when it is disproportionate. Awareness of these biases allows individuals to challenge distorted thinking, examine evidence objectively, and make more balanced decisions. Tools like journaling, reality testing, and mindfulness can help counteract these biases, reducing the intensity of constant doubt and restoring confidence in one's judgment. 6. Decision fatigue and doubt. Constant doubt also interacts with decision fatigue, the decline in mental resources from prolonged decision-making. Overthinking minor choices consumes cognitive energy, leaving less capacity for critical or complex decisions. As mental fatigue accumulates, doubt intensifies, creating a vicious cycle where hesitation and overanalysis become more pronounced. This explains why individuals who doubt constantly may struggle to complete tasks, make commitments, or act decisively under pressure. Recognizing the effects of decision fatigue allows for strategies like prioritization, simplification of choices, and structured routines to preserve cognitive energy, reducing doubt and promoting consistent action. 7. Emotional regulation challenges. Emotional regulation is often compromised in those who experience constant doubt. Anxiety, fear, and anticipation of negative outcomes intensify cognitive rumination, making it difficult to maintain a calm, balanced perspective. The emotional intensity reinforces overanalysis and hesitation, creating a feedback loop that strengthens doubt. Learning to manage emotions through mindfulness, breathing exercises, or cognitive reframing reduces the impact of emotional turbulence on decision-making. Strengthening emotional regulation allows individuals to pause before reacting, evaluate evidence, and act despite lingering uncertainty. 8. Social influence and external validation. Seeking reassurance or validation from others amplifies doubt. Constantly relying on external opinions can undermine self-trust and make individuals hypersensitive to judgment. Social comparison, criticism, or conflicting advice intensifies rumination and prolongs indecision. While input from trusted sources can be valuable, over-reliance on external validation keeps doubt alive. Developing internal validation, reflecting on personal values, and trusting one's judgment reduces dependency on others and fosters autonomy. 9. Strategies to overcome constant doubt. Breaking free from constant doubt requires awareness and deliberate strategies. Techniques include journaling to clarify thoughts, cognitive reframing to challenge distorted beliefs, and mindfulness to observe rumination without judgment. Gradual exposure to decision-making, embracing imperfection, and setting time limits for choices helps reduce overanalysis. Building confidence through small, achievable actions reinforces self-trust. Combining emotional regulation, cognitive strategies, and behavioral practice gradually weakens the cycle of doubt, allowing individuals to act decisively and confidently in daily life. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.